Hey.
Good time zone, y'all. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome to another episode of The Mind and the Martyr. We are here with some fantastic TTRPG goodness, but before we jump into things, there are a few folks that help keep the channel running and help keep us on the air. So I'm going to cover them real quick and then jump straight into the action here. Well, straight into the sleeping and then the action afterwards. It's fine. First, folks, I want to bring up the wonderful folks at Grinding Coffee, a Black LGBT-owned coffee company. They have a fantastic different variations of different blends, different flavors, pretty much anything if you're a coffee fan to get yourself going. The Mexican flavor is my personal favorite, but they are a whole different collection of various different things you're going for. Or you can go ahead and grab a sample pack and grab a few different flavors and see exactly what you want to go for. Chances are, if you are on the Twitter sphere, you probably know someone who is supported by Grinding Coffee. They do some fantastic work in the community, and you should go ahead and check them out at Grinding Coffee Co. Go ahead and throw in FWRD into the checkout, and that will get you some money off your order, which goes towards helping out the channel too. It is a win-win. Really, it's a win-win. We all love good coffee. The other group I want to talk about is the wonderful folks at Dice Envy, who we are affiliated with. There should at some point be a link. As long as Nightbot is actually behaving. I've been arguing with it for the past few weeks, but it's fine. It's fine. There is an affiliate link that you can also find on our Twitter that will take you to Dice Envy. They have a fantastic range of various different kinds of dice, various different patterns. They are gorgeous. Everyone knows in the TTRPG sphere you cannot have enough dice. You don't want to be that one person who just comes and rolls one set like a just psychopath. But go ahead and check them out. Head on to Dice Envy, use our affiliate link, and that will get some support for the channel going, which is always pretty good. We are also partnered with the wonderful folks at Roll20. Mind of the Martyr is a spotlight programmed stream. Roll20 is an online tool set that you can use to bring your pen and paper RPGs to life in the digital world. You can go ahead and host whatever TTRPG you really want, from the big ones like Pathfinder, D&D, to smaller ones like recently they just got Mothership, which is a pretty cool system. They recently got Thirsty Sword Lesbians and a few others, but there is a huge collection of various different TTRPGs on the marketplace for you to pick up. You can go ahead and create a free account at roll20.net, or you can pay for a subscription, which gets you access to even more goodies. You should definitely check them out if you haven't already. Roll20, this is how we roll. Speaking of rolling, why don't we go ahead and roll straight in to today's session? Does anyone want to recap for the new folks here, or folks that just haven't really tuned in for a while? What exactly has been going on with the party so far? Someone going to take the baton? Maybe, maybe not. Do I have do I have to slide a 1d6 of inspiration across the table? It's just there you go.
Let's see, what have we been doing? We've been crying a lot recently.
Yes.
Because our good friends, our group girlfriend Naui left us, and along with her, Mara's girlfriend Eridan went as well. They went back to Naui's home, the Verdant Vale. So we're sad and wanting to punch things about it. At least Orin is. Still have no idea what is going on with the Magicanum and just the weird creature mind flayer thingies. It's very out of our grasp right now, I think. Just trying to figure that out.
Indeed, as you have reached this point where there's a lot going on and you don't quite have enough information to actually do anything about it yet. There's a lot of gears that are turning that you're starting to get information about. But there's not really a whole lot that you as a group can do right now to be able to counteract whatever's going on. And as such, you've been dealing with your own issues, your own problems. And of course, the departure of two members of the party has also created a bittersweet moment for you. It's a little bit of a rough night as you get used to not hearing certain individuals around you, not feeling that presence. For Nawi, even being there for a short time, she has definitely made her place in the group, and Eridan, being one of the original members of the party, has created this feeling of emptiness. Nothing drastic or dramatic, but kind of like that would be the moth. Sorry. I just saw it in the corner of my eye begin to woo, woo, woo. Yeah, there's this general feeling of something missing, a piece of the puzzle not quite there. I had a bad analogy in my head. I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like when your cat comes to visit you like every night before you go to bed, and then one night they just don't. It's like, you know that's what they're doing, but also it's kind of like that's my analogy. The morning finds you. It's a little bit of a brisker morning than you've experienced the last few weeks. Seems to be not quite toning down into autumn yet, but there's a few changes in the air as things get a little less heated, a little less clear skies. You look up and see a few rain clouds scattered around, beginning to encroach in your direction. The air has that slightly damp, slightly musky kind of consistency to it, as if it's going to rain or perhaps storm in the near future. Other than that, your campsite is as well built as it usually is and has weathered the night fine. You awake to find each other as rested as you can be and taking on the day.
Is our new old friend still with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Odeon has been just chilling in their chair. You can immediately tell that this is how they would usually sleep while traveling. And in fact, they've probably spent many a day, even at home, just going, it's fine. But this chair is built for comfort as well as function, so it makes sense.
Dawn's going to leave her tent, and you will notice, everyone notices that she smells like distinctly of lavender, which is not a scent you usually smell on her.
Good morning, Dawn. Smell quite nice.
Thank you. I slept wonderfully, considering we're outside.
Is that that pillow that Nawi gave you?
Yeah, the pillow. It's a good pillow. It has a lot of added perks to it that I didn't realize it had.
And I'm going to miss her. And Eridan. It's waking up this morning just feeling kind of bummed.
It definitely feels like there's a part of our group that is missing. More so than the others, at least to me. But they'll be back soon.
I know they'll be safe.
Between the two of them, I pity anyone who tries to take them on.
Right? They're both quite fierce.
That would be a mistake that they would live to regret if they did live. Which chances are they won't.
What are we up to today? I kind of feel like I'd like to fight something.
We're clearing out a fort. You guys hear Mara come from the side.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Do we have any idea of what's actually there?
No, and the Queen and Sinclair are busy, so we'll just have to go find out ourselves.
Didn't they say that there were ruffians or some sort of the like?
They just said it was occupied.
Oh.
Even if, I mean, I know this fort is gonna be our like home, but do you think we could still sleep outside sometimes? Or I mean, I know I will, but I mean, it was nice having everybody outside, because usually it's just me and Nawi. So I liked having other people too around.
Of course. We'll camp out. Keep you company.
It's a fort, right? There'd be some sort of courtyard or some training outdoor facility. I don't know. I'm a cleric. I don't know what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying.
We can scout it out. I'm sure there'll be a nice spot. If not, we can probably make one. I don't know. I'm not really a builder, but we could probably figure it out.
I like open floor plans anyway.
Demolition, that's a thing we could do.
Well, we said clean the fort out. We never said clean it out of whatever's occupying it. Maybe we just mean turn it into a shell.
So how far is this fort?
Wait.
Less than a day.
Ray is busy catching hunger.
Our DM is
it's less than a
currently
day.
insect hunting.
Less than a day, okay.
And
Well,
his
we
name's
can pack
Oneida.
up, I guess, while this is happening.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. We're packing up and we're making
Back up.
way.
And what was
Get
your
some
friend's name
breakfast.
again, Dewan?
My what?
Your friend.
Oh my
What's
god.
his name again?
Odian?
Odian.
Odian.
Odious Odian.
Odian, do you travel in a chair or do you have a mount?
I'm sure their chair levitates.
Yeah, I think it's the chair.
Quickly at quick speeds.
That is a Ray question that we should wait
Right.
for Ray.
Let's address the NPC directly
Yeah.
while the
Yes.
DMs go.
Of course.
Dear
It can
NPCs,
answer.
Speak on your own, please. If you're with us,
We will
give
make
us
this
a
up.
sign. Oh,
Do I
goodness.
need to make like an insect catching screen?
BRB.
BRB catching
Right, B.
insects.
Gone bug hunting.
I mean, I'm going to assume. Wait, we still have our mounts. Did we get our mounts? Are they still at the palace?
They're at the stables on the other side of the city out that way, I think.
Executive.
So I think we're to the north, they're to the south.
Okay, but
And I think where we're headed is to the south, but I don't know.
I mean, like,
But we won't have
executive
to.
decision, we can just, as a group, pack up our stuff, go to the stables, get
Yeah.
our mounts, and then
Get our
hopefully-
mounts.
And then
Yes.
Ray can decide, and then we're heading over there.
Then slowly
Right.
make our way
Mhm.
to
We slowly make our way.
Yeah.
making our way.
Make
Yeah.
some tea. That one makes tea for everyone. Makes tea for Odian. I think at this point, Dawn has asked everyone, what is your favorite kind of tea?
A London fog with oat milk and lavender.
That sounds wonderful. Oh my goodness.
It's really good. It's actually my favorite thing. Yeah.
I'm quite partial to chamomile myself.
Chamomile, a good relaxing tea for the morning.
ginger and mint.
That sounds good too.
Rejuvenating. Are these all teas that you want to
We
drink?
already left town.
I'm glad I came back to tea talk. All right. So that was the biggest IRL nightmare ever because there was, first of all, the moth was huge. Second of all, I put the cup down. I had a cup that I was drinking water out of like literally yesterday. I put the cup down, I look in the bottom, and there's just a huge ass spider in the bottom of the cup that I had no idea was there. So all of a sudden the spider goes, "You brought me dinner."
Oh my. Horrifying.
That was
No,
the
let them fight.
worst.
Yes, let them fight. Oh my gosh.
My entire house is asleep, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put the cup over there. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, and I'll deal with it then.
You'll see who survives, and you'll release the survivor. I understand.
I may have doomed the moth to its fate, but
But you said it was also a large moth, right? So like, it's Mothra and.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, is there a spider?
Spider kaiju?
Kaiju?
no, I think that would cause too many nightmares.
It's it.
Oh my lord!
Austin.
Spider cut.
Sorry about that, y'all. I had to get rid of it while it was stationary.
That's okay.
My room is tiny, so yeah. So...
We have packed up our camp stuff. We have gone to the stables to pick up our mounts because we aren't sure how Odion travels. We assume by his chair, but who are we to make assumptions? And also,
Odion travels either by chair or by just floating magic.
Yeah,
So,
that's
either or.
Yeah.
Whatever they fancy, whatever they prefer at the time.
So yes, now we have our mounts and we are setting off for the fort.
All right.
Listen, we want to get to the fighting, Ray.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's like we've been emotional too much. I need to punch something.
We've been role playing. We need to now role play.
Hey, I'm here for it. So the travel is a little further as you follow the map out of Scythia itself. You're probably traveling a good maybe 20 minutes. On mounts, it'd probably be a bit less, actually. But the actual terrain as you begin to come away is a little more worn out. You kind of go off the main trade routes and end up going down a pathway that hasn't really seen much use for quite a while. It's not unsalvageable by any means, but it is definitely run down and a little more difficult for some of these creatures to traverse. There is, as it kind of comes into eye shot, the first thing you notice is the large collection of glowing, glistening, and slowly rotating white lights that sit in different places around the fort itself. The fort is a decent defensive position, but it's by no means a castle. It's fortified. The same kinds of like reinforced marble walls that the gates of Scythia are, and the walls of Scythia are. A little more dilapidated. Sections of the stonework are missing here and there. There's some wear and tear. And a lot of plant life has begun to claim back the area around it. But as you see these glowing lights, the lights begin to change from, some of them go from a white to a red, some of them go from a yellow to a blue and a green, and they just begin to rotate through the spectrum. The glow seems to carry across the sky and is almost helped by the kind of cloudy weather that is beginning to crawl in. Sections of the light to begin to reflect or catch across the clouds above. As you continue your approach, the lights are beginning to get a little more intensive here and there. You notice that there is a portcullis. However, it is open. Judging by the cobwebs you can see at this distance, it's probably been open for a while. And as you begin to get within range, you hear a collection of strange noises. There's a rhythmic thumping, some kind of large percussion instrument from inside. It begins to carry across the wind around you. It starts with just this booming, begins to build up, getting a little faster.
Mara's gonna start her counter charm.
Hey, are we like
Sure thing.
hearing fantasy D&D dubstep? Like,
Yeah. That one threw me off. As this booming is to continue and continue, you hear a layer of some kind of smaller instrument coming on top. More melodic this time, but still very much percussive. Playing out a little melody over the drum itself. You hear almost clattering things being struck together. A little more dissonant this time. Just kind of spewed over the top in drips and drabs. And then the lights begin to change color along with the beats, and more instruments begin to come into play as this strange music, you think, begins to play throughout the fort itself. The instruments are sporadic. Some of them you've heard before, some of them unusual, some of them unidentifiable as they currently are. As you kind of begin to crest over the hill through the portcullis, you see many views, just one. You see, standing there, using his own arm as what appears to be a instrument of some kind. Using his own arm, he has a piece of string tied across one finger with his arm fully outstretched. With the other, he seems to be using almost a sharpened femur to slowly kind of drag this makeshift bowstring forward and back in a rather despondent rhythm. The figure itself is completely skeletal. Seems to be rather bleached from days in the sun. Judging by the sounds around you, they are not the only one. Do you wish to venture closer?
That's quite disturbing.
We found
I
the
thought we were
bone
going to be
anchor.
beating up some ruffians.
So this is just outside, or we can see into? We're seeing into the fort.
This is into the fort. So on the outside, there is kind of towards the entrance. You have like the two sections of wall, and then quite a large portcullis. So you're coming
Okay.
like over a hill. You're looking through the portcullis.
Okay.
There is a building Not the full fort. The full fort definitely continues back, but you see a building, and then you would see this one individual who seems to be looking away from you, kind of using their arm as a violin, essentially.
Yeah. Well, looks like this is the main way in.
How cleric type people?
Mm-hmm.
How do we lay undead to rest? And why are so many undead around this city?
I don't. This is a great question.
I mean, lay them to rest. We can. I mean, I can turn undead to make them leave us alone.
Also turn undead. We could do. It could be. What is it? Like, dead be gone.
And I'm pretty sure. Where is it? It'll destroy undead if it's. Yeah, it might destroy them if they're weak enough, but otherwise it'll just turn them away. And if we're just trying to clear out the fort, I mean, they might not be. They might want to be undead. I mean,
I'm not sure any.
Amara walks forward. People of the unlife who are in the fort. It is I, Mara Katani, new owner of the fort.
I feel like I need to be.
You are trespassing.
With coconuts. How far does a swallow fly?
Why have you not passed on to the great beyond?
There is no measured response from the individuals, but the music, as we'll call it, begins to swell up with more instruments now joining the fray. There seems to be almost a screeching, a melodic screeching that seems to be involved at this point.
Is it music at this point? You said music with quotations. Does it sound like music to us?
It is musical.
Oh.
Like it is a tune. It is melodic. It's not exactly perfect. In many ways it is dissonant, but it is still a melody being played.
Okay, alright.
It almost sounds like... You said dubstep earlier, which is kind of funny because it does kind of sound like a folk band decided to pick up a synthesizer. Like that's basically what it sounds like.
I'm waiting for the
right
beat
now.
to drop.
There is this kind of building and swelling of this kind of like almost traditional kind of like folk chant, but then there's these kind of violin-y sounds on top that aren't quite there. And then this screeching has now begun, which almost sounds like it is that very specific sound when you hear magnets together and they kind of make that little buzz and that little zoiding sound. It is that, but more melodic.
So we hear more music happening, but like, what do we see anymore?
No one has moved into your eye shot as of yet.
Just the one.
It's just the one for now. There is definitely more than one, but you can only see one for now.
Okay. Well, no time like the present.
Wait, Jacaranda, do you have detect good and evil?
I have. Wait.
Is that your vibe check? Vibe check.
Oh yeah, I can do vibe check. That's just my sixth sense.
Okay. Yeah.
So once I'm within 60 feet, then I can do that.
Okay.
What's their vibe?
Okay, so you're going within 60 foot. Stepping forwards.
Oh, Mara's already within 60 foot. She's like at the door. Hello.
Okay. As you walk forwards, there's a few. They're not quite towers. They're not really tall enough, but like elevation across the walls, a little higher, kind of like nests as they were. You do see a few more skeletal creatures that seem to be using. They seem to be using bows, actual bows, like military bows this time, not violin bows. But they are using their military bow as a violin.
Oh my god!
And using again a femur or some kind of some kind of bone, either from themselves or someone else. One of them's got like clearly just a full hand that belongs to someone else and is using it. The other one is like taking a section of their rib cage and is currently like plucking at it as this now soft plucking melody begins to start, not only from them but from someone else. Mara, as you've now gotten closer, you see a few more of these individuals. There is a collection of three more undead off to the right-hand side, along with one of the glowing color-changing wisps that you saw before. To the left, you see another two, and one in the tower up above. As you look to the other tower, there's another, along with another selection of lights.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if these glowing color-changing wisps are like will-o-wisps that could hurt us?
You can do an Arcana check if you like.
Yeah, yes please. Yes please. 22.
Oh.
Okay. Watching the lights change and shift and dance, they very much have an ephemeral quality to them.
Mara, I don't like this place.
Can't you like bless it after we clear them out or something? It'll be fine.
Yeah, I probably could.
We can get some sage. We'll be good.
Why do I have a feeling it's going to be oh so dusty in there?
Does one of them look to be like a leader, or do they all look fairly similar?
As Mara is looking across, you see multiple more of these undead individuals as you kind of look up now to the keep proper. There's a few more archers stationed up the top. And in the very center, there is a relatively nice looking gentleman. He's well kept, well groomed, seems to be mid-30s perhaps, and seems to be smiling away with one hand kind of just almost conducting, while the other is tapping out a rhythm with his thumb and his pinky across a set of two. To us, they look like bongos, but they're definitely not making the sound of bongos. They seem to be making this almost a melodic hum that's kind of lying underneath the rest of the melody that's beginning to create these layers upon layers. And as he conducts, he begins to get a little more elaborate with the movements. The song begins to speed up as more of these undead individuals begin to join the chorus. He seems to be just smiling away.
Of this type of magic?
You can make a history check if you'd like.
And has my vibe check, like, what does it say about man?
Nope, Mara has no clue. Nothing. None.
That's fair. With your second sight, it's a little more complex. You get the feeling of it's not quite evil. It's like a tepid reaction. It's very much more a sense of selfishness and self-righteousness rather than an inherent evil person. I think is probably the best way of putting it. Like, it's still definitely dark and bad, but it's not like, oh, this person is deeply evil. Like, they are just incredibly selfish.
So I will relay that to Mara, since I know that we've come within 60 feet. I don't know if Oren and Dewan are.
No, I'm right there with you guys.
Okay. And then I'll just so maybe we might be able to talk to he seems like he might be the main person to talk to.
Is there a path up there? Are we gonna have to climb?
You would have to go through the fort to get there.
Okay.
But as you take a few steps through the portcullis, the skeleton closest to you stops. They will slowly turn themselves around to you. And as they stop, he notices. He looks towards them as they've now stopped playing. He seems a little confused. Then he looks towards you. Watches towards you all, realizes there's more than one of you there. And then the hand stops. The entire chorus stops immediately. The lights begin to cease their changing and go back to their whitish blue neutral stars. With thaumaturgy, he'll look down to you. You right? You doing okay? Seems you're a little lost. Just a little bit.
No, not lost. Right where I want to be. Are you gonna come down and talk to us?
Don't think I am, but appreciate it. Can you sod off from my land? I'll appreciate it.
Doesn't belong to you. Belongs to the queendom. She sent us to clear it out.
Oh, so she's finally actually bothered to check what's going on. That's good. That's good. All right. Thing is, I think, to be honest, this is my place. I've been here for a while. I'm not exactly going to give it up. It's a nice place, nice company, attentive audience.
Can you just kind of explain what's happening? Because I'm confused. What are you've just been here for a while, and these...
What do you mean what's happening? It's a dance, isn't it?
Do you know them?
We're playing.
Did you know them before or after they died? Like,
No.
is this...
Well, who's your audience?
Well, I mean, they're also the participants, but that's beside the point.
That's entirely the point. You can have an audience.
Do you know
who
if they
participates.
want to be doing this? Is this like so I'm gonna talk to the skeleton closest to us. Do you want to be here? Do you want to be doing this?
Mate, they're skeletons. They ain't exactly got much of a choice, have they?
Why not?
They're skeletons.
I don't...
Are you a talking tree?
More or less.
Huh. Hey, you're here judging me on musical skeletons.
Oh, no, I'm not judging you. I'm just asking. Are they your friends?
No, they're just,
Compatriots?
I found. Folks I found. They weren't doing anything in death, so...
Maybe
why
they
not
liked
give them a
it
chance
like
to have
that.
some fun. Oh, they don't have opinions.
I'm gonna talk to the skeleton closest again. Do you have opinions?
It just stares you down.
Yeah.
It's just how do I put it? All right, so you got a pie, and you got the filling. This is just the crust.
That's the best part, I thought.
They ain't got no filling. They ain't got nothing in them. There's no meat. There's no beans. There's no bacon. There's no gravy. It's just the crust.
And you have them why?
Why not?
Because they I thought people like to just be dead after they died. Is that true? People like to just be dead after they die? This doesn't seem right.
He'll stroll over, just put his arm around one of the archers to the side and just, all right. Gaza, do you enjoy being dead? There's your answer.
What was it?
He said nothing. He's a skeleton.
That's not yes or no.
He ain't got no filling, mate.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This was bought. We bought this, yes?
We're given?
We were given it. Okay, so... And why are you just came? You just came here, you've been here, and you want to stay. Is that what's happening?
Given? Why not even worth a fucking bounty? What a piece of piss.
No one knows you're here. No one cares you're here.
Yeah.
And you can go.
In fact, we were actually just told to clean up the place. So...
What a fucking sycophant.
So your time of claiming squatters' rights is over.
Squatters' rights? Right. Listen here, Gov. This is my place. I've been here. I've lived here. I've eaten here. It's my place. This is my crew. We're just here, having a good time. Why don't you start off?
We told you why. Because now this belongs to us. So you can leave nicely, or, I mean, maybe not so nicely. Those are the options, I believe. So... I'm sorry, this doesn't seem like what you want to do, but that's what's happening.
I mean, that one's gonna take some granola out of her case and go, oh look, by your rules, I too have eaten here and I am here, so this is my place now? Friends? How do you feel about this?
Right.
We can maybe help you find a place if you really want one. I mean, we're good at helping people, but this place isn't the one.
The place. It's here. And I don't think anyone's gonna take it from me.
I
Just
think
kind
you
of gestures.
misunderstand what I said was that we are. That's what already happened. It's already a thing that happened.
He takes his hand away from the other archer and steps towards the edge. Is that right?
How many undead are near me right now?
Why don't we go ahead and move to the map here, shall we?
Da 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 da. Wait.
Mara was gonna try to talk this guy into just letting us have the place, but Jacaranda has found a backbone, so Mara's like, oh.
Well, I was trying to talk him
Let it
into
go.
leaving, but he doesn't seem receptive to that.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Orin is fighting the urge to Han Solo and just shoot first.
if you are if you are like evil, you can at least be reasoned with. This guy's just a jerk.
Yeah, right.
Let's no. But yes, so as y'all,
there's a lot of them.
side, so y'all are like,
Well, and Mara figures this is Jacaranda and Dewan's ballywick, since it's undead related. She's like, okay, whatever they decide, she's down.
Yep.
Oof.
and as y'all, as he steps over to the side, he kind of pulls the bongos out of the way and puts them behind him, and he reaches into a little like pouch to the side. Reaches in. You watch as like his hand goes past the depth of the pouch itself and just continues and continues. He seems to clasp something as he pulls out this large, rather decorative metallic axe. He kind of pulls and immediately kind of just drops to the ground with a thunk and a thud as he looks and just, all right. I'm gonna take it from me. You can try, Treacle, you can try. This tango. With the other hand, he clicks his fingers and the magic begins to build up around again. As his hand begins to twirl and twirl, you watch as the undead creatures around him suddenly pop to attention, begin reattaching what limbs they may have unattached, and begin drawing their weapons. I would like y'all to roll initiative.
Hey.
Okay, when I asked which ones were near me, I was hoping to turn undead in that moment.
Sure. Okay. Absolutely. You can 100% do that. She's gonna be wisdom saves, I believe.
I'm trying to figure out what the range is,
go
but
Mark.
I don't see it.
Turn undead.
Yay! I rolled initiative properly.
Oh goodness.
I did not, because I wasn't clicked on my thing.
Oh shoot, I need to do
Thought
that.
I did it. I just
Righty.
And it was a good initiative.
Any undead that can see or hear you within 30 foot.
Oh, within 30. Okay, so I would I'd want to get a little bit closer than before I
Okay.
did that.
I did.
Why? I'm not seeing where I roll initiative.
So you have to click on your token using
My token.
the picture on the map. I think it's a little jacaranda tree. You gotta click on that, and then you click on your name. And go to your character page. The stream will be able to see me. Once you've selected your token, click on the word initiative on your character sheet in Roll20.
None of those things are happening for me.
Ray, can you add me to the initiative order? Because I want to keep my roll.
I got you. That's all good. I got you.
Yeah.
If you want to just go ahead and roll, I can add you to the initiative automatically, which is incredibly helpful. So Mara with a 20. Did you get outsped by the cleric? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Incredible. Love it.
But that's okay, because Mara was holding back a little bit, because she's like, are we going to do this, or are we going to not? The clerics are like, turn undead, so hey.
Oh, I haven't added in my initiative stuff here.
You are in 11. That's an unfortunate.
Yeah.
Is it me or if your last few initiatives been like a little on the lower side? Need to get you some advantage rolls. It's okay, you can do a ton of damage, so.
Yeah.
Righty.
He may go later, but he'll probably like clean up everything, because we'll have 5 actions to do.
Yeah.
I lost the tab. There we go. Right, so collective rolls for the skellies. Skeletons. Because every campaign needs a fight with some skeletons.
Oh yeah.
That's the rules. It is absolutely the rules, 100%.
Also 20 for my initiative.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Nicely done.
And I will also let Jacaranda go in front of me.
Okay. So Jacaranda with the 20. Loving it. The wisps actually rolled well with a 17. And then this guy got 16.
Oh, great. Wisp, something I can hit, because I'm not doing anything to skeletons besides Thunderwave.
Oh,
I got swords, man.
Awesome. Okay. Let us go, shall we? We're going to start off with Dewan here.
It's my turn. I'm also going to pop Turn Undead so that if Jacaranda and I spread, we can have a bigger radius.
Absolutely.
And I'm
Right.
Yep. So I'm holding up the pendant that I have.
Mhm.
And setting a radius, which is the thing that I do here.
I was going to say, where are you casting it?
I mean, it's on me. Anyone who can see or hear me within 30 feet, right? So I'm gonna take 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna step here. Boop. Step forward, and I'm going to do value. No, sorry. Radius. There we go. 30 feet. Oh wait. I want to do it actually in a new aura. 30 feet. In the color Gildan. Woo! Wow.
Yeah, 30-foot distance is a lot of distance, y'all.
Good.
A lot of distance.
That's a distance, yeah.
That is indeed a distance,
you and
right?
I can freaking split up and take some.
What's the DC on your wisdom save?
It is 14.
14. Cool. 3 of them fail.
Haha.
Everyone else passed.
Haha. That's okay.
So.
So it's turn for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Try
It absolutely is.
and run away.
So, what should we go with here?
Oops.
Let's go with that. Why not? There we go. So that one's turned. That one's turned.
Oh, I see. Okay. I
And
see the symbols now. Does the stream see the
yeah, I got this. The stream should see the symbols,
I might-
unless you are
symbols? No, it's gonna.
very far.
It's
I think so.
it's a bit far. I'll just zoom up a little bit.
Oh, I lied. This one also failed. Over here.
And I'll just like zip around to different
Perfecto.
places. Gosh, I need a third monitor.
That's the thing. As soon as you get a second, you're like, okay, but I need more.
Well, I mean, with Google Meets, you know, having to be in the forefront and also Zoom. I need one that's just D&D, not D&D, just Roll20 map, so I can like pan and zoom to my heart's desire, and also still see my character sheet and not show the character sheet to the stream.
Yeah.
Always use more dice and monitors.
Yes. I just want a wall.
The perfect collection of things. Dice and monitors.
Um,
Yeah. So those 4 are turned. Turned.
Cool. Great. And then ooh. What? A minute's like what? 60 turns, right? Isn't that a thing? 10 turns?
10 turns, yeah.
10 turns?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. Because every turn is 6 seconds.
There we go. That's it. I'm going to use my bonus action and pop. I'm gonna shift. Just so I could get some extra stun.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Why do I help?
You go ahead and take that same slightly feral form you have taken many
My
times before.
Slightly clouded leopard form for the
Yeah.
chat. That one is a clouded leopard shift.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. And that's my actions. I'm gonna go get some water.
Awesome. Brilliant. Which moves us to Jacaranda.
So I'm going to also move. I'm going to move up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So are the ones on the right the ones that are turned from Dawn, or?
There is a little black marker on the ones that are turned. So it's the will-o-wisp ahead of you, the helmeted one on the right, the leftmost one that's still in the circle, and then the will-o-wisp behind you. So 4 out of the 8.
Okay, so I'm too far away from the other ones, so I'll leave that.
Also, sorry, I didn't see that you moved. Yeah, so you'd be able to catch quite a lot more, quite a few more people.
Okay, then I will also turn undead, which is an action.
It's like if we moved to 1, you'd be able to catch the 2 up here and the archer below, and then these 2 also have to try again.
Okay, I will do that.
Awesome.
And would I still be able to do a bonus action?
Yeah, that's your action. So
so I will also summon my spiritual weapon.
Sweet, awesome. I need a token for that at some point.
My hummingbird sword.
Yeah, which looks so cool in my head. I don't know how
it looks really cool in my head too.
Okay,
I started
in my
drawing
head,
it,
awesome.
but I haven't finished.
All right, so that one failed. That one failed. And this one, not that one. This one up here failed. There we go. 3 more added to the turned.
Can we get an aura for Jacaranda?
If I knew how to do it, yeah.
You click on her token and you click the gear next to you, like underneath it.
Ah, beautiful. And then
you
something
scroll
else,
down.
I assume.
You scroll down because it's got like bars. If you scroll down, it has auras. And you can assign a color and you can assign the radius.
Oh, look at
It's
that.
so convenient. I love it.
I'm gonna make it like pinkish.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa,
very pinkish.
that's awesome.
There you go.
I can't see it at all. What the heck?
That's your turn. That's your turn, undead aura. Da, 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 da. Oh, y'all can't see it. That's not very helpful. Well, that's incredibly helpful. How about now?
Ah, there we go.
Here it is.
There it is.
There we go.
It's like a beautiful Venn diagram.
A beautiful diagram indeed. Okay, awesome.
And I want my spiritual weapon up on the, or actually I think I can I can, when I first start it, it can be within 60 feet of me, but it can only move 20 feet after that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. So it's gonna be right next to Mr. Man, the main
Okay.
man.
You're gonna put it right next to whatever you want to dub him as.
The main Mr. Man.
The main Mr. Man.
I love how the
Fleshy
token, he looks like
McFleshy
such
bits.
a twat.
The conductor.
The conductor, yes. Let's go with. There we go. There we are. That'll do for now.
Pretty.
Nice.
That'll do for now.
That's
There
so
we go.
pretty.
Spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon.
And then I'm gonna say, we really do not want this to be difficult, just so that he maybe will leave. Like, I'm still trying diplomacy.
Are you attacking him as well, or are you gonna leave it there as a threat?
I'll hold it as a threat.
Okay.
I don't want to attack him until diplomacy's completely dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Sweet.
it's Mara's turn. Diplomacy
It
is
is Mara's
completely
turn.
dead now. She would hold out her hand to Oren and say, "Want to come with?"
Sure, let's do it.
And then she would dimension door right next to Fleshy McFleshy face.
Fleshy McFleshy face.
He's the only thing with flesh in here, so
I mean,
Fleshy
fair. All right, Fleshy McFleshy face it is. Sweet.
and then she'd pull out her blades, say the secret word, and they'd be on fire, and that'd be the end of her turn.
Fantastic. All right. Will-o-wisps, of which there is not many currently not turned. Enough to cause predicaments. They can fly 50 feet. So that one is gonna 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40, 35, 50. It's gonna go ahead and occupy the same space as your spiritual weapon there. Because it can. And it can't do anything. So it's going to just float there. 5, 10. The cost is over, so it can go into 20, 29, 30, 35, 40, 45. There we go. This will-o-wisp can go ahead and make an attack on Jacaranda. And miss entirely, so it doesn't even matter. You see like a small, as the lights begin to like twist and turn back into their collection of multicolors, you see a jolt of energy. You manage to see it just at the right time to kind of bend your body to the side as it sails through. Which means this one just has to run. That's all it's allowed to do, so... 60, yeah, 100 foot, because he has to dash. $20, $25, $30. It's gonna go ahead and
one thing I will
that's
say,
also turned.
if they are under a certain CR, it becomes destroy undead.
Oh yeah, you have destroy undead, don't you? Thank you for reminding me. I forgot y'all were actually at that level. Okay, so in that
CR1
case,
or lower.
that changes things up. So you're dead. You're dead. You're alive. You're alive. You're dead. There we go. You killed 3.
Nice.
Sorry. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, because yeah, I didn't actually remember about Destroy Undead, even though I play a lot of clerics.
dream. I'm pretty sure Dawn is not yet a Destroy Undead. T-dubs.
Yeah, that's all good.
Good. Just making sure.
It's okay. Jacaranda has just.
That's okay.
Uh,
I will now focus on my
Fantastic.
clericking instead of my rogue.
He wants to attack, but he can't. So he's just gonna have to wander off all the way. He's gonna wander there. There we go. He ran. This will-o-wisp. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Gotta make an attack on Orin.
Bring it.
That's gonna be a 17.
That will miss.
Damn. Yeah, there's another jolt of energy that just kind of it almost dissipates as soon as it comes anywhere near you, and you can easily just move yourself out of the way. It's not even a threat. And then this last one over here can also go for you, Arn.
Mm-hmm.
Just it misses. That wasn't even worth the damn. This guy needs to hear. Oh no, wait, hang on. This wisp has to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. It's gonna go for Mara. It rolls a natural 1. Forget it.
Mara just looks at it. Mm-hmm.
Just kind of deflect the bolt with your sword, like. Okay, well, that sucks. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and use a bonus action to drink a potion real quick. He reaches into that satchel, pulls out this like milky white liquid, pops the cork, downs it immediately. You watch as he suddenly just vanishes.
Frick. Potion of invisibility.
Then you hear. The only thing you then hear is a slight. In his place. That's his turn. Which is going to lead us to the archers, of which none of them are turned.
Oh wait, what about me? I think I was after him.
Oh, yeah, you've gone in a very weird. You've gone in a weird order. There we go. Sorry about that. There you go.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to see him disappear. And thinking these wisp things, they're like kind of like fiery, right? Saya's touch isn't gonna do anything, but never tried this out, but this can be fun. I've heard we can do this. I'm gonna try to punch a ghost, and I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and just pop at the one that attacked, that's dead ahead of me.
Absolutely, yeah, go ahead.
All right, and then so double-handed these. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 is its armor class, so yes, that hits.
All right. Do you want me to roll my second one? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's 17. Yeah, so 26 there.
Certainly.
Oh my god.
And then
It's a little bit. It's just a little bit.
yeah, just a little. Okay. So the first one is 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the second is another 11. So 22.
22 points of damage. All right. You go ahead and just, pop through this thing. Your first strike just kind of creates this large indent into this thing. Your second strike kind of passes straight through, and you watch as it begins to dissipate with the same kind of multicolored energy. You almost hear a faint screech of something slightly inhuman as it vanishes.
Nice. Okay, so then I'll turn to the one that's in front of Mara and burn a key point to 3 of blows. So I'll just do 2 more.
Absolutely.
That is a 21 on the first one.
21 hits.
All right. So I'll just roll the damage for it now. It's not great. Plus the 6 of 7 for that one. And, that's probably not. That's 15.
15 will miss.
Yeah.
So that's 7 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay. That's still considerable. It's 100% still considerable.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you go ahead and strike again, and then very similar to last time, there's kind of just a gaping hole where your fist once was as it begins to try and reconstitute. Your second strike, it finally figures out that maybe dodging is a good idea. And as you swing around, it kind of like, you go for a horizontal strike and it just and it kind of just dodges through your strike.
Oh, yeah, that's so weird. You creepy bastard.
Anything else you'd like to do, Art?
That is it.
All right. Now it's the archer's turn. Sorry about that. Cool. So one of them is just going to go ahead and fire straight at Mara then. And attempt to strike you, Mara, with a 23.
Well, that hits because Mara's good, but not that good.
Cool. That's going to deal 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, ow.
The skeletons, man. They're not exactly super prepared for intense combat here. That one there is going to fire down. The one up on the rise here is going to go ahead and fire down at Oren, which is going to be a natural 20.
Deflect missiles.
Yeah, that's fair.
Monk.
Yes. Oh shoot! I don't even. How does that work? Start at there. No reaction. Catch the missile when you're. It's reduced by 1d10 plus. Okay.
1d10 plus your modifier.
Right.
And then if you reduce the damage to 0, then you get to throw back.
Right. Which I probably won't do since it was a natural 20. But go ahead.
I mean, you have to beat 6. So
Okay.
It's going to deal 6 points of damage.
All right. Well, yeah, that'll do it because I rolled a 6 on the dice. So throwing that fucker back.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Sweet. 15.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage, I guess.
Cool. All right, so it's almost dead. That's good. 9 was that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's okay. That's cool. Not like I needed that crit anyway. Swiftly on. God damn it. This one over here will fire in vengeance for what just happened there at Oren. Not even gonna bother. This one. You know it's good when it's just like, oh, alright, next. Righty. This one here is gonna 5, 10, 15 to get out of the tower. 20, 25, 30. It should be within. It is. Cool. It's gonna fire at the 1.
It's a me.
The 1. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, yes, it does hit.
Sweet. You take. That was actually not a bad roll, but it's still not great. 8 points of piercing.
Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. What? Not fine, not bad.
A whole 8. This one
There goes my
has to
temporary HP.
5, 10, 15, 20 to get out of the tower. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 60. That one had to sprint away. Which brings us to the armor dudes. Although I think I lost my regular guns in the mix here. Yes, I did. That's fine. I can take those after. This one has to 5, 10, 15, 20. This one has to 5, 10, 15. It's going to go inside there. This one's going to go for Jacaranda. Does a 23 hit you, Jacaranda?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You are going to take 6 points of slashing damage
Okay.
from him.
What was it? 6?
6. 6.
Okay.
Wonderful. 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, 25, 30, 35, 40. There we go. All right. And then that leaves the regular skellies, which is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm so sorry for just counting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
Woo!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, let's go. 2 attacks on the 1.
Oof.
Love to see it. Never mind, they both miss. Next.
Wait. I would like to. If someone did. Come on, words. You can do this. If someone ends its turn within 5 feet of me, I can bonus reaction. My swift stride reaction. Bonus reaction. My swift stride reaction is to move 10 feet away from it without provoking an opportunity attack. So I'm just gonna go. Whoops. 1, 2. Away from you. Fuck off. I'm supporting Jacaranda.
Fair. But also, fuck. Okay. Which brings us to the top of the round here.
Hello.
So the 1 with Jacaranda on deck.
Good. I'm going to, because Turn Undead has ended and I will miss my aura. I'm gonna pop Spirit Guardians.
That was exactly what I was gonna do.
Good.
I love the clerics just mirroring each other.
Yes.
I like it.
And hey, look at that. Conveniently, all of the baddies are within my Spirit Guardian range.
It's fine.
That's it. I'm good. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. I just popped Spirit Guardian. That one does her whisper thing, and all of a sudden, the area around us is surrounded by celestial animal spirits.
Yeah.
They are angry.
Cool.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Good. Great.
Jacaranda, it's your turn. Mario deck.
We are going to just basically play it again. Same deal, except mine look like birds and bees.
I love it. I love this.
It looks like the birds and the bees. I did not mean to say that right. But you know how like they fly around trees and stuff. It's gonna look like just like birds and bees.
Spicy
around.
spirit goblins. I like it.
The birds and the bees.
Awesome.
Spring has sprung over
And-
here.
Yes. Like all the woodland animals, and yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, just birds and birds and beavers and bees. That's all it is. It's just
Oh my god.
Birds,
everywhere.
beavers, bees, and bunnies.
Praising.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um,
These poor skeletons. All right. Anything else, Jacaranda?
and then my spiritual weapon will attack the one closest, the skeleton that's right next to it.
That one?
Yeah.
Go for it.
And so
Ooh,
that
excuse me.
is a what? Spiritual weapon. A D8.
Yes. Spiritual weapon is amazing.
Plus 5. So that is 11. Oh, roll to hit.
Yes.
I did not roll to hit. I rolled damage only. Okay.
That's okay.
So that is plus 8. 13 plus 8 is 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
And
that was
then-
in response to Austin.
That'll do it.
So 11. Yeah.
11 points was that?
Yeah, 11 damage.
11 points. Okay. Your spiritual weapon swings around and just strikes this thing across the face. Its jaw kind of becomes unhinged as it slots off to the side. It's not quite down, but it's not looking good either. It's not looking great. Okay, cool. Anything else?
Oh, I'm gonna. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Which brings us
Wait.
to Mara.
Fix Jacaranda's aura. We must utilize roll 20. Come on, I really like the auras. It's very convenient.
What is the Spirit Guardian's
15
range?
15 feet. 15 range.
15 range. There you go.
Yeah.
Those poor skeletons are screwed.
Yeah.
There. Now I have the turn undead and the spirit guardians.
Poor, unfortunate
You
skeletons.
should change the
Cool.
colors for one and the other.
Oh, is it too close?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's a little hard. It's a little hard to see. The colors are kind of blending into each other.
Maybe make
Uh,
the turn undead like a lighter color.
That didn't
Yeah.
work.
Mara.
What's Mara gonna do? Mara is
I don't know.
actually going to move over here and Thunder Wave. Yep.
Okay.
So you need to make
Sweet.
some rolls.
That
I'm
is me
doing it
making
at
rolls.
Ew,
level
that's gross.
3. So it'll be 4d
Okay.
damage.
Third level Thunderwave. Got it.
And her save is 15.
Oh, this is gonna go.
Which way are you doing that?
Sure.
Isn't it's not a 15-foot cube, is it? It's like
No, it's
15.
around you. It's a 50-foot.
Yeah, no,
Circle around
15 foot cube originating from me.
Was it a cube?
So-
I didn't realize it was a cube.
Yeah.
One, two, okay, so I'm out of range. Cool.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
good.
gonna
Don't
say,
worry. You're not
or
gonna
you're
hit.
fine.
Cool.
There's a Constitution
That's why I
save,
moved.
correct?
Con save, yeah.
Holy shit! All right. Come on. No, just no. No to all. Constitution is not these things' fortes, as it were.
Good. I hope there was also an invisible man in the midst of that cube.
I'm hoping to. But it's 48 damage for anyone who didn't save and they're knocked prone. And it'd be half that if they did save. So it's 17. Sorry.
17 points of
48. I meant to say
damage.
17 points of damage.
17 points. Okay. So, all right, let's play a game. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Okay, now you can do it.
Wait. Sorry.
Good.
Wait. Okay, so everything but the wisp is dead in that cube. Okay?
Amazing.
This
Nice.
thunder wave rips and shatters through the entire area and just knocks them to pieces. The wisp kind of dissipates and begins to reform, but it's like already beginning to kind of just spew apart. Yeah.
Oh, and again, when she casts this spell, she says, bow down. That's her.
I'm imagining, like, I got the power.
Love it. All right. Sweet. Anything else, Mar?
So she moved 10 feet. She...
Actually, technically, the wisp should have gone attack of opportunity.
Yes, the wisp can try
Go
to
ahead
attack.
and do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. 22.
Okay, that hit.
Just gonna be 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Is this thing?
Oh, wait, I have spiffy new armor.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it have resistance to lightning?
I don't know. I gave you the stats for it.
You didn't.
I didn't. Okay, cool.
No, because we just got it last time, because... Oh, no, we
Was
didn't pick
made
it up. Never
from-
mind. It was made from what Nawi dropped off at.
But wait, I don't know if we caught it.
Yeah, that armor is still at the.
Never mind. We did not
Yeah.
pick it up yet.
I was
okay,
gonna say that armor is still from the. So yeah, that's still with
Yeah,
Carter.
from the thing.
No, we left it there. Y'all haven't picked it up yet.
Oops.
Yeah.
We gotta stop forgetting to pick up shit before the fight.
Yeah, well, I'll just
Let's
move
go
back.
punch
I
stuff.
thought we were
Shit.
dusting.
Stuff's back there.
I mean, it would probably take more than like one night to finish making it. I'm
Yeah.
assuming too. So it's probably not ready yet.
It's gonna take a little bit. Carter's good, but like he needs a little time to work. Like.
Okay, and then Mara is done.
Sweet. Okay. I mean, these wisps have to now wander off screen as they continue to run. So they're gone. You just see these like two multicolored rave lights floating off in the distance, just spewing away. Cool. This one's gonna go ahead and attack Oran. I've rolled 4 natural ones in this combat so far. 4.
Nice.
So it misses. Like, very misses. And the other is a 14 on Mara, which I assume misses.
Yes, very much so, Mrs.
Cool. Oren.
Alrighty. So let's see. I will go ahead and take some swings with my quarterstaff against the one above me here.
Actually, that probably would have missed Mara if she wasn't even wearing her armor.
Yeah.
Just because of the dex bonus.
So that is 11 is probably not gonna hit.
No, an 11 shall miss.
Yeah. Okay. So then here's attack number 2. 18.
18 on what, sorry? The wisp?
Yeah.
Will miss. It's a 19 AC.
That's right. Okay. And then flurry of blows. Here we go again. Damn it, it's the same roll. 18. Damn it.
Nope, misses. Sorry.
And okay, that one's gonna hit 28.
Definitely, yes.
All right, finally. Freaking
Neither of them are looking particularly spicy, so
yeah. All right.
not after that mess.
Fell in my lap. Okay, so then that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage for that.
Is that the one directly in front of you?
Yeah, the one that's above me.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It dead. It very dead, yeah. You go ahead and swing twice. You can't quite narrow it down. It keeps kind of... And then eventually, as it begins to split horizontally, you switch your quarterstaff around through the horizontal and instead stop and just... it passes straight through. You hear another slight scream underneath as it dissipates, falls apart, scatters to the wind.
Nice.
It is down.
Right. And yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at for now.
Hey. Awesome. Awesome.
Where the hell did this twat go?
You're about to find out
Hmm.
because he manipulated his turn order. So you're about to find out. And that is now. As the friend pops up just on top of the rise of the bridge here. We'll go ahead and 5, 10, and I would like Jacaranda and Dewan to both make, I need to find what the save is, a Constitution saving throw. 18, okay. And Jacaranda.
Sorry.
That's all right.
So it's +3. Okay, so 20.
20, okay. You both just make it. You are still going to take... My brain isn't doing basic maths. 17 points of thunder damage. As you hear a sudden screech that kind of carries across the air. He swings the axe around, and as he pulls it down, he almost seems to strum it like a guitar. And as it does so, he casts Shatter in the area around you. And there's this horrendous explosion of just pure sound and waves and thunder.
Now hang on.
Almost say you've been thunderstruck. I'm so sorry.
Oh, but also hang on. I have dampen elements, so when I or a creature within 30 feet of me takes thunder damage, I can use that reaction to grant resistance to the creature. This is a turn order, so
On yourself or on Jacaranda?
Jacaranda, do you have dampen elements?
I don't think so, no. It doesn't sound familiar.
It'd be in your reaction.
Yeah, dampen elements is nature
This
domain.
is just nature domain.
Mhm.
I am going to use it on Jacaranda because that one is about helping others before helping myself.
So how much damage did we take? We took 17, so instead...
17, so instead.
You take 8. Round down.
So instead 8, okay.
Yes. Indeed.
Nothing. Okay, wait. Now hang on.
Cool. And with a bonus action, he's going to turn invisible again.
King.
Wait, does Dawn have evasion with her little rogueness? I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. I think that's level 6.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't think you have evasion.
I'm a baby rogue.
You will vanish.
Oh, by the way, where do we leave Odie?
It's good that you mention it, because Odian's not here. He didn't join the fight.
Like, hey, nice to meet you. You want to fight with us? Let's. Oh no, you know.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
You're not gonna. Oh.
Oh, okay. Cool. The Spirit Guardians is still up.
So as they enter their turn, I'm just gonna have you both roll your Spirit Guardians damage, because I'm gonna be real with you. Unless you both roll super low and they save, they're not surviving this. There's no way. But I'll have you both roll.
Oh, okay.
18. No, sorry. It's just 15 points of damage.
15?
Yep.
And 16 for mine.
Yeah, they're not living. Like even if they make both saves, they don't. That's not. The wisp has a chance. That's the only thing that has a chance. Let's go ahead and roll.
Did he disappear again?
Yeah, he's gone.
Uh-huh.
Where's someone with fairy fire when I need them?
So dead. This rip of both sets of Spirit Guardians just complementing each other perfectly as both the creatures and the actual magic itself seems to layer on top of each other with a ridiculously intense mixture of combination attacks, strange magical strategies. These things get picked clean and just torn apart, both in blasts of radiant energy and the literal animals tearing to pieces. Now very dead.
I mean, you mean
That's my point.
very re-dead?
Get out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It can only move 30, so it's going to go there. It has like it doesn't have a line of sight on you two, so it's going to have to go for either Mara or Orin. It's Orin. It's going to shoot. Does a 22 hit you? I assume
Yes.
it's wonderful.
This is a new round though, because he's shooting at me.
Yeah.
Deflect.
Hey, you have to beat a 3.
I think I can do that.
I would hope.
4.
I mean,
Yay.
you rolled a 4, but it's a success.
All right, so then I'm gonna throw it on back.
It is this one over here.
18 to hit. That's not gonna hit, right?
Definitely hit, because it's a skeleton.
Oh, it's a skeleton. It's not the wisp. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
no, it's not the wisp.
Sweet. All right, let's see.
I was like, I'm gonna have like one guy and then a bunch of little guys. 'Cause, that'll be an interesting challenge. No.
Yeah.
Fucking Spirit Guardians, deflect missiles.
11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay. So it's not dead, but it's nearly dead. As you go ahead and throw this bolt back, it sails through. It doesn't even have the time to react, as it's still kind of pulling its hand down from firing the bow, and all of a sudden you just hear "sunk" as it just enters the eye socket and kind of just sticks out there, and it just kind of And it kind of throws its arms up and begins to freak out as it tries to pull this thing out. It's a little comical, actually, as you're looking at it. It's kind of just dropped its bow on the ground. It's just trying to yank it out. The other arm just kind of flailing around. It's very nearly dead. It's not quite dead, though. Okay. Which brings us to this guy, who is also very nearly dead. But he's going to go ahead and throw a shot at Mara. Never mind. This one over here is going to throw a shot at Oren. Man, there is just a scattering of arrows just into the wall. You can almost feel the energy of this guy going, "Oi, what the fuck am I paying you for?"
Yeah.
Pace is a piss. Like, it's just... Oh no. Right, this one is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna lean over and fire a shot at Jacaranda. Jacaranda, does a 14 hit you? No. You didn't say the magic word.
Uh-oh.
All right,
The skeletons
so-
have wandered into a party of tanky clerics.
Apparently so. And then the wisp is going to go ahead and attack Mara again. 5 natural ones. It's fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's fine.
I would say put those dice in dice jail, but never put those dice in dice jail.
Yeah. That's your set now, buddy.
Those two are going to run as far as they can. They're going to go inside the houses. Well, houses. They're going to go inside the buildings and just kind of cower in their respective corners. Which brings us to the top of the round, which brings us to Dewan.
Oh, jeez, I don't even... That one's going to go to... we need to go to... good, okay. 60 feet? Okay, wait, let me just do a little quick measure. Good! I can see this skeleton archer, right? I'm going to look.
Yes, you absolutely
I'm
can.
going to look at it, and I'm just going to say, "Stop it!" And as I point, sacred flame. It.
Cool. Alright.
It's a dexterity saving throw. Maybe they've got better dexterity.
6. Which one are you going for? This one?
No, this.
Or this one?
That one. The second one. This one.
Okay. This one
That
here.
one.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and deal your damage. That one has not been harmed yet, at the very least.
That's 11 points of damage. Of radiant damage.
11 points of radiant.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yep.
It's not dead, but it's very nearly dead.
Think
This
I'll
flame
go
just
for
kind
a
of-
walk. And you know what? Just to like rub it in a little bit, I'm just going to move. I can't. I can barely see the lines. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll move here.
Fair.
You know.
That's fair. Yeah. All right. Jacaranda. Unless Dewan has anything else they'd like to do.
Nah, so I'm good. Anyone need healing? I think we're all honestly fine healing wise.
I think we've dealt a grand total of like 12 damage
I
total.
think Dawn is honestly the one that is most hurt.
Yeah, I've taken like 14 points of damage or something. It's not bad, but okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna climb up the wall. How tall is this wall?
Which wall?
The one right here.
Or is there- are there, like-
Oh,
Tunnels,
so
right?
there's a building that's like 10 foot up, maybe, and then from the roof to the wall is like another 15-ish, so like well within most of your range. You probably have to dash to get all the way up there, but
So I would just barely make it on top of the wall then, since my climbing speed is the same as my walking.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just be right up here. And then my bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to attack the wisp next to Mara.
Absolutely. All right.
And so that
Well, they hit.
Plus. So 19 to hit.
A 19 is its armor class, so yes, it'll hit. Unless you roll incredibly poorly, it's probably dead.
That will be a 11 points of damage.
It's very dead.
And then I'm gonna continue moving my spiritual weapon a little bit further. I'll just move it out like into this like towards the ones on the towers on the right hand side, so it can move like 10 more feet. So it'll just be in the air.
Cool. Absolutely. Yeah. I like it.
And then
I like it.
for my action, I want to
was-
hold. Where was I want to hold guiding bolt for seeing the conductor.
Okay, excellent. Sweet. I like it. Anything else? Cool. Mara.
So Mara's gonna say, "Come on, if you stop this now, we'll sing your praises to the queen on how tough it was to defeat you and your horde of undead folks." And then she'll hold her action until she can see him, and then she'll vicious mockery him.
Fair. Okay, cool. Which then brings us to Oren.
All right.
Oh yeah, and she puts her swords away because at this point she feels the combat is done. She takes out a broom and starts sweeping. Just kidding.
Starts kicking the bones.
Well, you might be
into
done,
a
but
pile of dust or into a pile.
Oren will run over here. Oops, I gotta switch over here. 5, 10, 15, and then run up the wall to jump up next to this guy and start unleashing on him. So we're gonna just keep on doing the good old pop, 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 pop. We have 26 to hit. Oh, 27.
26, 27, definitely hits.
All right.
I like the idea of you running up the wall or just
runs up and then just bam comes down. That is for 7 points of damage.
7 points
Oh,
of
I'm
damage.
sorry,
All
eight.
right.
Yeah, sorry, 8.
With the mixture of the arrow you slung at him earlier and this strike as you come up, as you're rising up, he kind of leans over to double check and you just strike with an uppercut. You hear the crack of his spine as when you look down, his body is here. You see his head just sail off into the distance with that Team Rocket twinkle as it vanishes beyond. He is down.
All right. Then let's see. What is the range to these guys over here? 25 30. What's my range? 30. Awesome. Okay, so then I will burn a key point to shoot off 2 radiant firebolts against the guys down opposite, like, here, hold on a second, let me...
This guy down here?
Yeah.
Cool. This one is right technically here. Inside the building on the ground floor, so he's not involved. But this guy is in the tower, so you can definitely hear.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just launch out at that guy.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit, yes.
Sweet. All right, that'll be plus 5, so 7 points of fire damage there.
Cool.
And then the second one is probably not gonna hit. It's 11.
11 just misses.
Oh,
sorry. But that first strike does just, like, it scatters across him, and, like, you can see the bone begin to char, and kind of, as it chars, it almost splinters. You watch certain bones break. You can tell that these skeletons are weathered. They've been out and about. They're not, like, pristine in any way. You fire off the second one, and as it kind of begins to put itself out and tap itself, it kind of moves over to real quick just kind of check that anyone else is around to help put it out, and it will just off to the side. Anything else, Aaron?
That's it.
Okay, excellent. Dawan, can you roll me your Spirit Guardian damage, please?
Wow.
Sweet. So he is dead. All right. And in addition to that, does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
Her name's Dawan, not Dragon. Okay.
You take 25 points of piercing damage as
So I got
you
backstabbed.
watch this creature kind of explode and dissipate, and as you turn towards the rest of the group, you feel a sudden jut. You look down and you see your blood across 2 seemingly shimmering forms. You are pushed 10 foot back and you are pinned into the wall by these 2 spikes.
Yikes.
You are fully impaled into it, and you hear a just breathing at you.
Oh, that was like, what creature? Okay.
And with that,
That was 25 points of damage.
on that attack.
Oof. Yeah, with that, to no one's surprise, my spirit guardians dropped.
As you are pinned there, you kind of
Wait.
grab whatever.
I've been pushed 10 feet behind against the wall I'm already against.
Yeah, you are pinned. You are pinned into this wall.
Okay, this wall here.
Mhm.
Okay.
You kind of begin to flail around as the pain kind of sets in. As you do so, you hear 2 metallic clinks against the stone as seemingly 2 attacks from nowhere have just missed you. You're unsure of what's going on as this wound begins to become more and more painful. Our friend is going to return down here and smile at you as he just goes, You think I haven't dealt with other people? This ain't my first rodeo. I got this. As he smiles, he clicks his fingers and waits for a moment. You hear a as suddenly that same magic that shifted him beforehand fails and dissipates. And it's like, clicks his fingers, he's there, he's waiting, he's pulling a pose. Clicks again, his eyeballs start to duck here and there. Click again. He's getting a little nervous. Look towards Dawan.
Dawan's just going to look at him, like blood pouring out of her mouth, and laugh and say, "You're in trouble."
I was also holding guiding bolt for when he.
Oh yeah. And he's like, he's just clicking away a little bit, trying to get this to work. And as he turns, he sees Mara casting and Jacaranda casting. Both of you go ahead and make your attacks. The Vicious Mockery and Guiding Bolt, respectively.
It's a Wiz 15 saving throw.
Which he definitely fails.
So it's going to be a 18 on the Guiding Bolt.
An 18 will definitely hit him.
Yes. Okay.
He seems to be wearing just kind of basic leather armor.
And 5 psychic damage.
5 psychic damage.
Oh
right.
my god!
19 radiant damage from Guiding Bolt.
19 radiant. Damn. All right. He gets this like twitch in his head as the Vicious Mockery comes through, and that psychic damage. He just, I ain't gonna. As he turns, just straight into the chest with this magical Guiding Bolt.
The next attack has advantage.
Staggers backwards a little bit as he looks just super confused with this entire situation. It's about now that the invisibility cast around Odeon reveals itself.
Oh, right.
And very much the casting of the Dispel magic begins to end as he seems to look both to you suddenly just kind of okay, that's not and he'll go ahead and immediately just look towards this guy, raise an eyebrow, and cast a Thunder Wave. Which, of course, as soon as I'm rolling against my own character, he succeeds. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It would be better for a crit.
Yeah. He doesn't get pushed back, but he takes some thunderous damage that kind of rips across him as he's now looking behind him. You watch as Odeon kind of signals towards Dawan, just, I'll help you in a second. Staring down this guy. That is going to end their turns, so to speak. There's not exactly a lot of skeletons left, so, that's cool. This one will come up here. Those two are going to fire a Jacaranda. They both horrendously miss. So there's not exactly a whole lot they can do there. And those two can't run any further, so that's the end of their turns. Dawan, you are pinned and impaled at the top of the round with Jacaranda.
Good. I would like to not be pinned or impaled. Can I heal myself?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
But I recommend getting off of the
Yeah.
spikes.
I mean,
before you do that.
I want to get off the spikes. I'm going to like ready cure wounds so that I can get myself off of the spikes, and as soon as I do, like.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Assuming
for
you
me.
don't pass out.
Yeah.
It will be an action spent to get yourself off of this, as it's going to be an opposed strength check.
Then I'll healing word myself. Can I use a dex so I don't cause more damage upon myself? I say rationing is. I don't know. Here we go. It's a 13.
13. It rolled a 12.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yay!
Woo! I'm not good at.
So, yeah, as you've been impaled, you kind of push your foot and then both foot against the back wall. You grab on and just push with all your might. You can feel whatever this is resisting heavily against you before you just kind of, that fight or flight instinct kicks in. You feel that shift aside of you begin
there's
to
a definite
build a little.
like leopard roar as I like.
You pull this thing away, and as it just comes out and it now stands to whatever height it is, you see your blood begin to drip down the horns and across a skeletal, almost animalistic head as it begins to kind of drip past the face and onto the ribcage.
Mara, I found your next Pokemon. Good. I'm going to healing word myself real quickly.
Go ahead.
Do that as bonus action. I'm not as bad now. And then I'm going to say to the creature, your turn. But also, is it near me?
Yeah, it's still within like 5 foot.
Yeah, okay. Your turn, and I'm going to skedaddle. Skedaddle out of there. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle out of there.
Skedaddle
All right.
out of there. Towards... Where is Odeon?
Odeon is... I don't have a token for Odeon yet, unfortunately, but he is right behind. He is there. He's in that square.
Just use a wisp for Odeon right now,
Yeah.
since all the wisps are gone. Well, as far as we know, all the wisps are gone.
All the wisps are gone, yes.
Alright, then yeah, I'm going to move just 10 feet towards Odeon. As a little hop skip. It's like...
I put something just horrendously out of place. Maybe that's it. Oh my god, no, that's not out of place, but that will do it. It'll do.
That's...
It'll do. It's also tiny, so maybe it
there
won't
we go.
do.
It's bigger. Oh, no, it's not bigger anymore.
It's fine, I'll find something.
Okay.
But yeah, he is right there behind Laddie Boy there.
And then skeletal, the horned thing is here, right?
Correct.
Okay. Good. So yeah, I'm gonna just take a little stagger towards Odeon.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm good. Thank you for letting me escape the situation.
Sweet. Which brings us
Thank
to
you for
Jack.
not killing me.
Thank you for not killing me. Yeah, brings us to Jacaranda.
Okay, so for some reason it doesn't look like I have like just healing word. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my anklet of springing and striding to jump from where I am basically onto the conductor
Okay. Okay.
while saying, "Leave my friends alone."
Love it. All right. Go ahead and make a dex check for me. I just
Okay.
want to see how well this goes. You'll definitely make it, but I want to see how well you make
It does not go well because +3, so that's only 9. So not great, not horrible.
All right. So you go ahead and use this anklet to make the jump, and you have everything angled and ready to go. As much as you can in a situation where you are following your instinct, you do arrive at your destination, but you do pip it just a little short. You manage to kind of throw yourself forwards and appear just in front of him. You kind of land. I've never thought about how an Enkaimo would land from a big jump, but I assume it's like the weirdest superhero 3-point landing you've ever seen. That's how it's in my head. It's like, but that's the way it plays out in my mind. Yeah.
And then
So
I
you
want
go from
to
there to like here.
grab him and do inflict wounds.
Sweet. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Fucking
hopefully
love that
this
spell.
Ooh, so that's 23 to hit.
23. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Do I have? Yeah. Well, I was gonna do it at a higher level, but I only have 1 slot, so. Oh, 26. Oh my gosh, I actually had. Has anybody hit him since I am with Guiding Bolt?
No.
So I actually have advantage then.
I was gonna say, technically Odian did, but that was with Thunder Wave, so it doesn't count.
Okay. Nope, it's not better. But yeah, so 26 points
26. Holy crap.
necrotic damage.
Yeah. This energy just kind of pulses through your hands into him as he kind of rips himself away and shudders under just the pure power of that strike. That hurt. All right. Anything else, Jacaranda?
And then I will move my spiritual weapon closer to the skeletons on top of that tower to the right.
Cool. Love
By 20
it.
feet.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Because diagonal sort of thing. All right. Love it. Cool. So, with that, it would be Mara's turn next.
Mara's gonna use a defensive flourish so she can add 10 to her speed.
Nice.
Gonna come down here and climb up here. And then she's gonna shoot the guy with her crossbow.
Love it. All right, go ahead. Make that roll.
Nope, totally missed. She's like, oh, I haven't fired this in a while. I need to clean it.
It's like, pull it back. I'm out of practice.
But she gets another attack.
Mm-hmm.
So she loads it and tries again. Yay, natural 20.
Hey, there we go. It was just a practice shot. That's all it was.
You just had to recalibrate yourself to the recoil of it. You know?
Yeah. It's just a practice shot. That's all it was. It was fine. Don't worry about it.
18 points of damage.
18. All right. The first shot goes wide, digs into the ground, and after this, he's kind of shaking off his hand still from that bolt, looking around and realizing his situation, and then it kind of digs into the ground. He's just, are you having a fucking giggle? The second one just goes straight to his chest.
Giggle.
Pulls it out.
She says with a straight face.
Drops into the ground.
Giggle.
Grits his teeth. Anything else, Mara?
Nope, she's good.
All right.
Oh, I was supposed to add more damage. Actually, I lied. Hold on, I forgot that I used a flourish.
You did use a flourish.
I did use a flourish, Gabe. So 8 more points of damage.
8
and
more
I have
points.
+4 to my AC until the beginning of my next turn.
Brilliant. All right. Cool. I like it. Sweet. Which brings us to Oren.
Alrighty. So I'm just chilling over there by myself now. So I will launch another radiant firebolt at the Skelly on the top right.
That guy there. Absolutely.
Yeah, that guy. That's the one. Plus the 25 to hit.
25 definitely hit.
Awesome.
These poor things have an AC of 13. They are very screwed.
All right, and that is 9 points of fire damage there.
Cool. It has already taken damage, so it is very dead.
Okay.
As this last bolt careens towards it, it's still trying to put itself out. It's kind of dodged that first strike. It's still padding. It hears all this commotion behind, and then as it's peering over to look at Jacaranda, just back of the head scatters into pieces.
Nice. Now the guy that's right there is actually on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the wall. Like
Okay.
this here is a roof, so he's actually in the building.
Okay,
He's
so
still-
I definitely don't have eyes on him.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
He's definitely scary.
Okay, then I will run. Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, parkour down, 35, 40, and that's about where I can get. And that'll be my turn.
Brill. All right. There's not really any skeletons left. So, as this turn comes to a close, the grunting and breath noises around Dewan begin to build up a little bit, and as this guy has now taken damage, his concentration on his spell has faded. You now see, seemingly kept as invisible enforcers during all this, multiple large skeletal bull-like creatures that have been kept hidden all this time. You were gored by one, but there are 3 more.
You don't say. Oh,
There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here.
wait, didn't one miss me?
Will open. Yes. 2 missed you, actually.
I don't want to know what they're trying to hit me with.
They've been moving around invisible out of the turn order.
Okay.
They've also been taking your Spirit Guardian damage as well. I didn't bring that part up. But yeah, as the spell is now faded, these 4 creatures apparate now, as you've dealt with most of the forces, but as he says, he actually was prepared for this. And as it's late, and as there's still quite a bit more fight left to go, I think it's best if we put a pause on it here and come back to the rest of the fight next week as we figure out what on earth else this fellow has planned, if anything, and how much more damage Spirit Guardians can do, basically. That's what it comes down to.
He was prepared, but not for double clerics.
Yeah, no, he was prepared, but not for that. Yeah, fantastic. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up there. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will go ahead and let people quickly plug what they want to plug, if they want to plug anything. Just gonna go around the horn here and go. We can start with Melissa.
Hello, I am Melissa, or So Much Geek. Mostly following me on Twitter is the best way to find out what I'm up to. I have a link tree there that goes to a store, my Twitch where I stream sometimes, and other things too. So that's all of it.
Oh. Wonderful. And Adam.
Hello, I am Adam. You can catch me at Adam Hardy VO on Twitter and Instagram. I do the post-production for Mine and the Martyr, so I add in music from Sirenscape and some sound effects, some of my own creation. So check those out. You can catch up on our adventures on YouTube, and also we have a podcast. Yeah, check them out.
Wonderful. Rochelle.
Hi, I'm Rochelle, Dragon Gem here on Twitch. I stream on my own channel on Sundays. I play a lot of puzzle games. Right now I am playing the newly remade Myst. So that's very fun. So you should come check me out Sundays at 6 p.m. Mountain.
And Jazzy.
There's a newly remade Myst?
There is. Just came out like this week.
Hi, my car is named Myst because I love Myst. Anyways, hi, I'm Jessie. You can find me at Who's the Moose. On the interwebs, I do art things like this overlay, or this overlay, and other art things. You can also catch me here on Friends Who Roll Dice this Saturday for a Monster Hearts game. Full of super fun.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed that the world doesn't fall down around me, and that whatever is happening tonight is gone by, honestly, tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I have. I lost track of what I already said. I need to go to bed.
Awesome. As always, please support the fantastic cast in all they do. They are wonderful and cool people, and you should definitely give them your time, give them your money. Good. I am Ray. I am your humble GM for the Mind of the Martyr. You can find me at RedMageRay on Twitter. You can find me mostly here doing things, either this show or in the background. Friends of Roll Dice has a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We have an Invisible Sun campaign coming up. We have our turntable co-production with Salty Sweet Games. It's just wrapped for now. We're getting ready for the next few games for Turntable, which is going to be super exciting and super hype. There's so many things I can't talk about, but we're making things happen. It's super exciting to be able to work on projects, and there's some more collabs on the way as well with channels you probably know and love. So keep an eye out for that. We're super hyped to be working with some really cool people and showcasing some really cool games, which I also can't talk about, but they're on the way, I promise. Yeah, other than that, for me personally, you can find me over on Polished Cryptid's channel, where we are doing Stygian Shroud, which is a high-level Curse of Strahd sequel, which is getting close to wrapping now, actually. We're getting to the end game now, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, and then I do eventually sometimes stream on my personal channel, where we do Final Fantasy Fridays and Sunday in the Stars, where I play space games and talk about astrophysics stuff, because that's what I do in the real world. That's me, I think, and Friends Who Roll Dice. I think that's everything. Cool. Thank you so much follow all the folks here to keep track of what's going on. Follow Friends Who Roll Dice to keep track of what's going on the channel. There's going to be a lot coming up. Tune in Saturday for Monster Hearts. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to go ahead and pass on the love elsewhere. We hope you have a really, really good night. Take care, sleep well, look after yourselves, medicate, hydrate, keep moving forward. We'll see you soon.